Hello? 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 Oh, you can't hear me again. Hello? I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, you can. It's fine. Hi, Clarky. Well, that was a mad rush. Do-do-do-do. I've got no barber at the minute, so it's a bit boring. I'll see if you'll come in. You gonna come out? Yeah, just come out for a bit.
Okay.
Or you have to clap the clappers.
Clappers. Bloody flu season.
So I know I've got the Clarks. I don't know who else I've got. Is it warm enough in here? Oh yeah, you can lay out on there. You got the money?
I'm buying a new sofa for the conservatory.
No, not. I like this one.
No, I don't like it.
Why?
Oh.
It's showing on my phone but not my TV.
The what?
Is that because I haven't done it in HD?
What?
Oh no, she's done it. You're not clapping for the NHS people, Lou.
Oh.
Why don't you like it?
Like what?
The sofa.
It's green.
Who's this?
Your mother.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hiya.
All ready for you? Start watching you. Hiya.
And sang happy birthday to somebody in the street. Lou's been out, clapped, and sang happy birthday. I haven't done it. I just clapping myself in here.
As long as we clap next flu season, we'll be all right.
I need my hair doing. I mean, look at that.
Oh, see you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Wilborn. Is Ray J with you? if anyone know of a hairdresser on the black market, look at that. It's dead grey. I bet you can see the grey shining through. Look how grey that is. Oh, Lou, I don't know. Lou keeps wanting to colour my hair, but it does scare me a bit. Hi, Wilford. Yeah, Sarah Arthur. You see, Sarah Arthur is my... She is my black market hairdresser. I can't last till 1st of July. And then imagine how many people are going to want the hair doing. Yeah, Jackie said she'll do it, but I need the equipment. So I wonder if I can get I might have to look for something online. Need something. Can't be grey. Can't be grey at 35. 34. 34 even.
It's better than being bald.
Being bald's easier.
Oh,
Alison did a great job at this.
just chuck us a bit. Please. Oh, Lee's not coming on tonight. He's tired, I think.
Oh?
Lee, just chuck us a bit now, please.
Lee's not coming on because he's tired.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Now, what's all this?
I'm considering shaving it all off.
Why,
This is
why have we got half the cupboard out here?
that's me Price is Right round.
Is it?
Yeah. No, don't you dare. What are you going to do it on?
I don't know.
Mr. Potato Head. Oh, Paula and Jack are with us. I don't know. Somebody said at work, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Jackie and Nick Thomas said, "Oh, your hair just looks like it blends."
Yeah, grey.
No, but look at that. Oh, no.
I'm actually quite liking the silver shading. It's actually quite nice.
I don't know. Can I say that Lee did text me? Our Ray J's with us. Just watching Alison Cook read George's Marvellous Medicine. That's Monkey Puzzle this week for Henry.
Has Amy done his quiz yet?
No, AD hasn't, but AD has done the bleep test.
Oh, God.
Do you want me
Is
to
he
show you?
alive?
I'll show you it. Our Redders is there, Redburn. Got quite a few today. Let me just show you this. AD doing the bleep test. He does it every week. It's like his fun thing. So like I do the quiz, AD does that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's quiet tonight. Ian's only just got home, so he's knackered.
As a key work, I've been out there in all the infected people. Oh, hold on a minute. There wasn't any.
Shut up. Well, that's good then, because they haven't infected you.
Yeah.
Wilson's are with us. Ace Thought's with us, but possibly not all night. Does anyone know if Cookie's coming on?
Why don't you just get a register, right? And have a
Joe
register
Blake, you
and
suggested
tickets.
I box diet. I'm not box dieting it, Joe, because
Oh, God,
you
no.
box dyed yours and burnt all your head.
Is that alcohol?
Paula's Merlot Fairload. Does that mean? Do you think that means he's drunk? Mum's ready. Yes, I know you're ready, Mum.
Oh, I'll just be spitting feathers like your grandma.
My dad'll be drunk to him. Right. What's the link?
Well,
Hang on a minute.
Well, you've got one excited boy tomorrow, Alan. He's really excited. He's got his tools ready for the cutting out. What?
I'm just bringing someone else from the quiz channel.
So why did you look at me like that?
Because I wondered what you was going on about.
What about the electrics in the conservatory?
Right, so Joe's on, Mum's on. Mr. Potato Head. Might need to move Mr. Potato Head. Well, I am concerned because my Price is Right round. I have to mention quite a lot of brands. So Tilly's on. I'm just waiting for Paula. Cookie's on. I'm just waiting for Paula, who's going to try and join us. Lee is also on. Joseph, I think everyone's.
Lee said he wasn't coming on because he was tired.
Paula's found me. So Paula found. Oh no, she can't hear me now. Right. I think we are good to go.
We just lost one. You had 19, you now got 18. Who's gone?
I don't know. Emily, is Rach just sort of helping you as she reads George's Marvelous Medicine? Oh, Kerry. I don't know. I haven't got Kerry's number. Redburns are with us.
To be fair, Joe Wixing's numbers seem to be going up. Yours seem to be quite static from a company purpose. Yeah, you seem to be static around about 18, 19, maybe.
I'm doing nothing, am I?
I think we need to go to a wider population.
Lee
19, we're back
Lee
on.
didn't tell you that he wouldn't join.
Oh, he said he was tired, a little wimp.
Right.
He says last week he fell asleep with your quiz. He says, I don't know if I can get through it this week. It's painful.
AD is taking over because as I'm working that little bit more, it's a bit of a rush to get my quiz done today. I started writing it at about 2:15.
Someone's messing around. You've got 19, 18. You keep coming on and off. Someone's trying to wind you up, babes.
Right. Hang on a minute. Let me just get Sarah Merriman on. Sarah Merriman's having issues.
Yeah, it must be Sarah. She's on and off. Who can we broaden it out to get 20?
Well, do you know what, guys? I am thinking that next week I could do it as a Zoom.
Amazing, that will. See, everybody's great here.
I can mute you all.
Yeah.
I could, so that you can't speak, so you can just hear me. But I would be able to see you all. So where I'm brightening all your evenings up,
yeah,
you can brighten mine.
Mm.
Yes to Zoom. Oh, right. Debbie's put please no.
See you all in your PJs.
I'll give you like 7 days notice so you can make sure that you're all like decent. Mark will never get on Zoom. As in Mark Evans. I didn't mean Mark Perry. Mark Evans. He struggles to find me on YouTube.
Yeah, but you only have to click the link.
But you've got to have downloaded it first.
Oh, yeah. What?
And it's got to have something to play on.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
What are we, dinosaurs? What's that?
Me and the bleep test have the rights to Zoom. If I use my work email and say it's for education purposes, it won't cut me off. It'll think I'm working for school. So we had our Zoom. We're going to do a scavenger hunt on Zoom. We've got to go find stuff. Right. Are we good to go? Kerry will just have to join. Seeing people. I agree. Seeing people.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's your birthday next week.
Oh. Oh, Tori, we're on 20. Oh my God.
I think this is Sarah. Right, let's go.
Yeah, pushing the numbers up.
Let's go. I can't think of. Ray J will just join Emily, although I don't know if I've lost Emily. Is Emily still with me? And then we shall go. Right. So,
why don't we do a Zoom, but it's got to be fancy dress?
Why don't we not? I've struggled to write a quiz tonight in time.
Right. Okay.
I wrote the last round at 7 o'clock.
Right.
Right, let's go. So tonight's rounds, we have a years round, a bit of a logo round, 80s and 90s music, and then we have get out. Price is Right. So we'll see. I don't know how Price is Right will go. So it's a bit like In for a Penny. Stephen Mulhern.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah.
Oh, Sarah Merriman thinks she's with me. Right. It must be her connection, but not mine. Okay, so round number 1 is the years round. Oh, Emma's joined. Nice to see Emma. Is Yvette with us? Yvette's not on, is she?
Oh, my.
They're still all clapping for the NHS. Right. So a year's round. Maybe the winners should do next week's quiz. Christ, I'll be getting minuses. Yeah, the Smiths, they're pushing for that top spot again. Right. So the year's round. So this was quite popular last week. 3 clues, 1 year. So Mark, Evans, stay awake. Are we ready? So question number 1. The first London Marathon is held. Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats opens in the West End. Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer get married at St Paul's Cathedral. What is the year? Some amazing twins
91.
were born.
Amazing twins. Was there an X Factor?
I'd like to think there would be.
Right.
So, question number 1. The first London Marathon is held. Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats opens in the West End. Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer get married at St Paul's Cathedral. Oh, look, she's woke up. The twin has woke up.
Who's a twin? Oh, Hubbards. Oh my God.
AJ can answer
That is
this.
unfair.
No, AJ can answer this. Everyone knows when Lady Di Spencer got married.
Well, that person does now because it's on their bloody year of birth.
No, she knew that anyway because she got a special. Was it a Bible or she got something?
Oh, is she
Cool.
born? 1980? Was it? Is she born that year?
She's 5 years older than me.
Oh, I thought she was older. Oh.
Jane was 6. She got something, and it was. Oh no, it was Sarah Pickett that got something for the wedding. Everyone knows when they got married. Bible. So she got a Bible, and it had. I think it was something to do with the birth.
Nice one.
Be very careful. I'm sure AD knew the answer to that, Lou. As soon as I said about the twins, I'm sure AD was able to answer it. The woman, what year? Do you know what year I was born?
1986.
Okay, question number 2.
It was a fantastic year.
We did that one last year. Question number 2. Tesco, Aldi, Lidl, and Iceland withdrew various beef products after they're contaminated with horse meat. Prince George Alexander Louis is born, and Sir Alex Ferguson retires as Manchester United manager.
Oh.
So, question number 2. Tesco, Aldi, Lidl, and Iceland withdrew various beef products after they are contaminated with horse meat. Prince George Alexander Louis is born. Sir Alex Ferguson retires as Manchester United manager.
Let's start with a 1.
No.
Oh.
What is the year? And obviously, if I move on before you're ready to move on, if you just note down some of the key points, i.e. Dad, if I start reading the next one out, if you're quiet, because Mum can't hear the next one otherwise, then she's chuntering. You caught the sun?
What?
Have you caught the sun? You look like you are.
It's hot today, isn't it?
No,
Yeah.
I had my coat on. Number 3. Martin Luther King is assassinated. The Ford Escort car is introduced to replace the Anglia. British racing drivers Jackie Stewart, Graham Hill, and John Surtees take the first 3 places at the United States Grand Prix. So, question number 3. Martin Luther King is assassinated. The Ford Escort is introduced. And British racing drivers Jackie Stewart, Graham Hill, and John Surtees take the first 3 places at the US Grand Prix.
Random guess.
Did I pronounce his name right? I don't think I did.
Oh.
John Surtees?
Is it close?
Ish. Within 100 years, like.
100 years.
Well, no, what I mean.
What?
No, what I mean is like. They're fairly close.
Oh. Which one was it?
Number 3. Don't say it. Question number 4. That we all needed to know. Queen Victoria dies. The Factory and Workshop Act raises the minimum working age to 12. And Alexandra Palace opens. So question number 4, Queen Victoria dies. The Factory and Workshop Act raises the minimum working age to 12. Alexandra Palace opens. So number 4, Queen Victoria dies. The Factory and Workshop Act raises the minimum working age to 12. And Alexandra Palace opens. Is that all right, Em? Did you get that? Number 5. The Royal Christmas Message is broadcast on TV with the Queen on camera for the first time. The first broadcast of The Sky at Night, presented by Patrick Moore. And Wales gets its own Minister of State in Westminster government for the first time. It's because the alcohol went the wrong way. It's not Corona. Number 5, the Royal Christmas Message is broadcast on camera for the first time. The Sky at Night, presented by Patrick Moore, is broadcast for the first time. And Wales gets its own Minister of State in Westminster government for the first time. And the Queen has been broadcast on TV for quite a long time. So it moved from radio to TV. So what year did it move from radio to TV? And Wales got its own Minister of State. It is this room, I swear. Number 6. Alton Towers opens for the first time. The Marlborough Diamond is stolen in London. And Margaret Thatcher makes her famous "The Ladies Not for Turning" speech. So number 6, Alton Towers opens for the first time. The Marlborough Diamond is stolen in London. And Margaret Thatcher makes her famous "The Ladies Not for Turning" speech. Number 7. A false start forces the Grand National to be cancelled. Manchester United become the first champions of the new FA Premier League for the first time in 26 years that Manchester United have been champions of the top division of English football. And Black London teenager Stephen Lawrence is stabbed to death. So number 7, a false start forces the Grand National to be cancelled. Manchester United become the first champions of the new FA Premier League, the first time in 26 years that Manchester United have been champions of the top division of English football. And Black London teenager Stephen Lawrence is stabbed. Number 8. Pink Floyd released Dark Side of the Moon. VAT comes into effect in the UK. And the Princess Royal married Captain Mark Phillips. So number 8. Pink Floyd released The Dark Side of the Moon. VAT comes into effect in the UK. And the Princess Royal married Captain Mark Phillips. Who drinks the
What?
drink? But get it muddled when my price is right. Do you know what year VAT was released, came into effect in the UK?
I think it was 1989. 2004. When was it?
I'm not telling you because that's one of the questions.
No, I'm just randomly guessing. Just guessing.
Do you know where Manchester United became champions of the top division of English football?
Sure.
Like the new league. I can remember it. I remember everyone. I think they
2001.
beat Chelsea, I think. No, they beat Chelsea. I'm sure it was Chelsea. I can remember everyone because they released a song. Number 9. Thousands attend Winston Churchill's state funeral in London. Myra Hindley and Ian Brady are arrested for murder. The Conservatives make big gains at the UK local government elections. So number 9. Thousands attend Winston Churchill's funeral. Myra Hindley and Ian Brady are arrested for murder. The Conservatives make big gains in the UK local government elections. What, the one I've just said?
Yeah.
Winston Churchill died in 2001?
Yeah.
Oh, have a word.
Was it?
What bloody it was before you were born.
Mary Hindley. Yeah, that's them. Oh, Matt. You know what I'm thinking of, don't you? What's
The
that?
Soham ones.
Soham one. That
Ian
really
Huntley.
confused me. When was that?
Ian Huntley.
Yeah.
2002, 2003.
That's what I was thinking of when you said that. Oh, there.
So does my dad, Jane. My dad gets like, he's still talking about the last question, and Mum misses the part of the next one. This is my dad's favourite round. This one with the 3 clues. Oh God, grey is the new. I think we'll do Zoom. We'll have a look at everybody's lockdown haircut.
Yeah, definitely. I think you look authentic.
Authentically old.
Don't go on the side though.
Question 7. Yeah, you can. Right, number 10 then, and then I'll go through some others like really quickly. Like, what's that guy called? Xander thingy on Pointless, and he does it dead quick. Like, so number 10.
I don't think he goes. Blah, blah, blah.
He does.
He doesn't.
He does. Number 10. And I was at this. So I know. England achieves automatic qualification for the World Cup in Japan and South Korea with a 2-2 draw against Greece at Old Trafford.
Oh God!
Thanks to an injury time equaliser by captain David Beckham.
He was looking at you.
He waved at me. I was in the Daily Mail.
Right, okay.
Foot and mouth hits the UK. Donald Campbell's body is recovered from Lake Coniston 34 years after he died in an attempt to break the land water speed record. So number 10, England achieves automatic qualification for the World Cup in Japan and South Korea with a 2-2 draw against Greece at Old Trafford, thanks to an equaliser by David Beckham.
She was there and he waved at you.
Right.
Well, that's part of the goddamn question.
Next one. Foot and mouth hits the UK. And Donald Campbell's body is recovered from Lake Coniston 34 years after he died in an attempt to break the land water speed record. I'll just give people some thinking time before I go through any questions that need repeating. So I know I've got to repeat questions 6 and 7. No, we did it on, is it the Bluebird? That like dead fast jet thing?
Taking the Victoria.
Have you not seen the video? Is there a film out about it? We've kayaked on Lake Coniston.
Have we?
I knew that would be a surprise to you.
Lake Coniston sounds American.
Lake Coniston's the one that you and Casey kayaked together on, and she said that
You mean Coniston Lake?
Lake Coniston.
Say
Lake Windermere.
No.
You don't say Windermere Lake, you say Lake Windermere. You don't say Coniston Lake, you say Lake Coniston. Coniston Water. I'll give you Coniston Water.
Well, you can't have it both ways, can you?
Anyway, it's the year that David Beckham scored the equaliser, and it was in October.
Martin says can say last one.
Bloody hell, Martin, it's a lengthy one. Right, I'll go through them all, Martin. So, alright, so question number 6 again for anyone that needed question 6. Alton Towers opens for the first time. The Marlborough Diamond is stolen in London. And Margaret Thatcher makes her famous "This lady's not for turning," or "the lady is not for turning" speech. That's question 6.
Nice.
7 for Clarkey is a false start forces the Grand National to be cancelled. Manchester United become the first champions of the new FA Premier League, which is the first time in 26 years that Manchester United have been champions of the top division of English football. And Black London teenager Stephen Lawrence is stabbed to death.
Awesome.
Number 10, Martin, was England achieves automatic qualification for the World Cup in Japan and South Korea after an injury time equaliser by David Beckham against Greece. Foot and mouth hits the UK, and Donald Campbell's body is recovered from Lake Coniston. Right, Martin, I have just done number 10. Are you asking me to do it again?
No, don't do it. I'm just having a. That's from the floor.
Right, does anyone need any other ones repeating? Martin, do you really need number 10 again? Because that is the one I've just repeated.
No, not at all.
I might do, I don't know.
No. Can we have a shout out for Jack's party poker stars tournament tomorrow night? Thanks, Jack, for organising it. Looking forward to it. Any you poker enthusiasts out there, get on the home game. Looking forward to it.
Oh, Amy BT, she plays poker.
Oh, so does she?
Yeah.
I'm sure Jack will give her the code for the home game.
Alison Smith, she plays
What
it.
about Aiden? Does he play it? Get him in. More the merrier.
AD, I don't think AD plays poker.
Does he not?
He does like bleep tests and stuff.
Oh, is he fitness like?
But Amy's put yes. Amy, you'll have to message Jack Evans because he's setting some kind of poker.
Home game.
thing.
Right, does she just do
She plays.
Amy who?
Amy BT, the one that you give the fish to, the halibut.
I ain't got a clue. Is it which one I'm trying to say? We can't.
Oh, AD does play poker.
Well, I thought he did.
Oh, we just have to do that. Right, are we ready for the answers? Right, Ian, AD says, Telly and I'm in.
I'm in. Oh, hey, that's it.
I'll tell him and I'll send you info. Right, are we ready? So, question number 1. When is tomorrow night? Can I just say that this is my quiz? I'm not sorting out Jack's social poker event.
Well, it's a shout out. I didn't know you'd get all this response today. What's the number?
I'll sort you all out. Those of you that are playing tomorrow, I'll get Ian to swap numbers and you can sort it out. Right. So number 1 was 1981. So the year that Louise was born, 1981. Lady Di. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
When Lady Di,
Who's that?
Diana and Charles got married.
Oh, I got married.
1981.
Number 1981.
Yes.
What's that?
Paul would like to play, but he'd like a lesson first on poker.
Trust me, you don't need lessons. I played with
Number
Vicky.
2 was the horse meat scandal. Sir Alex Ferguson retires and Prince George is born 2013.
Was it that long ago?
That's not that long ago. 7 years. The horse meat scandal. 7 years isn't that long. No, I didn't think it was. Number 3, Martin Luther King's assassinated. The Ford Escort is introduced, and 3 British racing drivers take the first 3 places at the Grand Prix. 1968. 1968.
1968. What a great year that was. That was never even thought of.
Question 4. Queen Victoria dies. The minimum working age is 12.
12?
And Alexandra Palace opens 1901.
Good God.
1901. Question 5. The Christmas message is broadcast on the TV for the first time. Sky at Night is first broadcast by Patrick Moore. And Wales gets its own Minister of State for the first time. 1957. 1957. And for the majority of us playing, we weren't born. There's only a couple. Is your dad playing tonight?
No, he's just on the golf course.
I think there might be only 2 people then that were born that were playing. Number 6, Alton Towers opens for the first time. The Marlborough Diamond is stolen and Margaret Thatcher makes her famous. This lady is not for turning speech. 1980. 1980.
1980. 2.
Question 7, a false start forces Grand National to be cancelled. Manchester United become champions of the FA Premier League, and Stephen Lawrence is stabbed to death. 1993.
Okay.
1993.
93.
The
Wow.
year I left infant school and started junior school.
Wow. 93. Wow.
I can remember. And then they released the song, didn't they?
Yeah.
Manchester United. Glory, glory, Man United.
Glory, glory.
Oh, and Emily was born. So I moved into junior school. Emily was born.
Glory, glory.
And the Reds go marching on. Number 8, Pink Floyd released Outside of the Moon. VAT comes into effect, and the Princess Royal gets married. 1973. 1973.
Was that the year of the gypsy? Like, what was it?
Hippies.
Hippies.
That's 60s.
That's it. What was the 70s?
I don't know. I wasn't alive in the 70s, so I don't know. Number 9, thousands attend Winston Churchill state funeral. Myra Hindley and Brady are arrested, and the Conservatives make big gains.
1965.
1965. 1965. And the last one, England qualified for the World Cup in Japan and South Korea. Foot and mouth hits, and Donald Campbell's body is recovered from Lake Coniston.
I thought it was 96.
2001.
Well, yeah.
2001.
Euros.
So, mark out of 10. Let me know what we get.
Who's sending that new pictures?
Cheeky mare. Hannah, you're older than Mrs. Barber to Becky.
Bloody hell.
Becky's mid-40s. Paul and Jack got 6. I were taking points off Hannah Wilson's.
Wait, 3.
Louise 6, Sarah Merriman 4. I've got some good rounds for you, Tash, don't worry. Cookie 3. Paula's were. Hey, it's difficult though when you're on, especially if you're on your own, Paula.
Falling asleep. Oh, I told you, Lee. I knew you would be falling asleep.
The Wilson, you're not having 7. You've got Hannah on your team, and she's saying stuff like that. You're not having 7. Wait till I see that Wilson. Perry's 9.
Get out.
9. Yeah. But it was like this is your life, wasn't it? 5 for Emily and Ray J. Smith 7.
Grace.
What do we want to get 7 as well?
Lee.
It's difficult because like some of them they're only like a year out. Liv, Joe, and Jack 4. Mark and Joe got 6. But yeah, Mark is awake.
Bloody hell.
Mark Evans.
He's definitely got on the wine then.
Right, let's move on. So we'll do the logo round, I think. So dead quick. So you've got either 3 or 4 logos. I think he's awake. Either 3 or 4 logos in a row. So obviously like 1, 2, 3, and then it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 1 letter from each whatever it is, brand, and you've got to tell me what the item is. Okay, it makes sense when I show you. So okay, so what is item number 1, 2, and 3? So these 3 are all chocolate bars.
Oh, you're going to name the chocolate in all 3?
Yeah. But this is like what question 1, question 2, and question 3 all on the same piece of paper.
Yeah. Now, the thing is, though, is the colouring proper this time?
Sorry,
Because the Curly Wurly was definitely not chocolate. It looked like some sort of bloody Turkish delight.
Well, Alison thought the Turkish delight looked like Dime Bar. Can't help it. Everyone's got the same picture, though. So if your eyesight and your colouring is issues, I mean, think about my mum. She's colourblind. None of these colours look the right colour to her.
Yeah, true.
It's a bit of, please let's not. It's a fun Thursday night quiz.
Mm. Oh, no, it's
Let's not
alright.
fall out over a few little, you know, colouring issues.
Yeah, but that 1 point, like last week, is key.
What is if you're on the losing team, but not if you're on the winning? Oh, I'm not telling people what. I don't know. Should I say what colour it is? I mean, it is purple, but yeah, let's not. They're all chocolate bars.
I know, but the colouring has got to be key because that's the.
I know, but even if it was in front of you, like you've got to
Look.
really look.
Yeah. Oh. Ah! That blue one, I know it.
Oh,
Sorry.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3. So and they're 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Oh, they're all easy.
This is an easy round, I think.
This is definitely an easy round.
God,
Yeah, but
I need to get a wig.
that orange one next to T-O and N looks the same as the last one.
No, it's not.
I know, but it looks like it.
I haven't got anything to like rest it on.
Stick it on your nose.
I've got to do a self-portrait this week, and the kids have got to guess who I am. And on my class Zoom, Alison made reference to large features on the face.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what creates the beauty of you.
Hmm. So that's 4, 5, 6, and 7.
God, you're gonna whiz through this round, aren't you?
Yeah. No, they weren't all. No, those ones weren't all chocolates. No. So 1, 2, and 3 was, but no, these are. So they're all like confectionery sweets, something that you might snack on. They're not necessarily all chocolates, these ones. So these are 8, 9, 10, and 11. And again, these aren't necessarily all chocolate.
Well, what company then?
Confectionery, something you snack on. Are you not listening?
Biscuit and. Tell you something.
They're not something that you have on a Sunday dinner.
I know it's what you normally have at 11 o'clock at night with your can of Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Or which I might take in my residential supplies bag when we're playing quizzes. Same thing, Martin. Large and distinguished obviously stands out. It only stands out if it's big. It's not distinguished if it's tiny, is it?
Hold on a minute. You'll lose your audience if you start doing that.
What? So that's
Criticising.
8, 9, 10, 11. It's criticising me. I'm the bloody host that goes out of my way to do this, and he's talking about my large and distinguished facial features. So that was 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Good. How many have we got?
20 in this round. 12, 13, 14. 12, 13, 14.
I'd be good at this one. I won't get more right. I'd be pretty much on par with the.
I think most people will. I think it's quite a nice round.
And I think to myself, if I get it and if I know it, then definitely the majority should know.
Yeah, but do you not think it's because we eat them?
Yeah, true.
So, like, My dad might not.
Get out, your dad's a secret snacker.
I don't really eat chocolate.
Well.
Okay. 15, 16, 17, and 18.
What's wrong?
Bit closer. So 15, 16, 17, and 18.
What I'm saying is, why don't you get really close, right? So it fills the screen up so people have the chance to actually look instead of
To be fair, I
squinching
can
their
see it.
eyes.
I know, but I'm not being funny, but they are quite obvious.
They're obviously because you know the answer.
I didn't get any answers with this one. Yeah, I didn't get any answers with this one. With my answers.
Oh, so you've done these yourself.
No, I got the pictures from somewhere.
See, that looks like Sprite. That one there, little one. Do you know that number? Is it number? Is it like number 16? It's a confectionery.
It's the things you might have as a snack or something.
It's not a freaking snack.
I might take that in my residential snack bag.
But it's not a confectionery.
Oh God. Some of those people that like you have to dot the I's across the T's. Like Boris Johnson said, use your common sense. You need everything spelling out for you, do you? How to get out of bed. That's what he said.
Does that come under confectionery? I don't think that comes under confectionery.
If you went to the cinema,
Yeah.
is it something you could buy from the confectionery shop? Yes or no?
No,
Answer the question, yes or no.
I'm working in
No,
retail
no.
language, but I don't think drinks come under confectionery.
You can buy it as a snack if you were like bored and you're having a board game.
I can buy a pack of crumpets when I'm bored and eat a pack of crumpets.
Can you buy crumpets at the cinema?
What I'm saying to you, you're saying it's a confectionery.
Oh, do you know what? He's still speaking. Why ain't he running for government?
What I'm saying to you is clearly is a drink a confectionery.
Right. Whatever. You write next week's quiz. Won't be a soap opera in a minute, Sarah. It'll be bloody Judge Rinder's courtroom. Jesus. So, if you imagine, you could probably buy most of these from the cinema counter. That's 4, 5, 6, and 7. Got somebody in me. Okay, number 2. Somebody wanted that. 1, 2, 3. That, number 2, is a different colour to number 5. So 5 and 2.
Right. Statistically,
5
it comes under.
and 2. Don't even, I swear to God, if you just Googled that, you sad case.
It comes under.
Yeah, you're like Martin. You've spent too much time with Martin.
Under soft drinks or beverages. It's not a confectionery.
I never said that. I said, can you buy it from the cinema counter? When I was clarifying, I said you could buy it from the cinema counter. These ones were all chocolate. Then I said, oh no, these aren't all chocolate.
But you said they were confectionery.
I said you might buy them if you were snacking or doing something like if you were playing a board game. You might want a drink at a board game. Right. And that's 15, 16, 17, and 18. Oh, remember to say something about Messenger actually.
What? What's that?
I said, oh, remember to tell you something about Messenger. That is 12, 13, 14 underneath. 12 is that one. So that's 12 of it.
Oh,
I'll do 10 in a minute, Rach.
yeah.
So 8, 9, 10.
Oh my God. So it's key work is keeping the country going, keeping the country fed.
Considering all the people that were playing with, all the majority of people were playing with our teachers, I'd be very careful.
Yeah, but you're week on, week off. I'm there every week.
For 3 days.
Yeah, but you're not with the infectious because kids are not that infectious.
You're not as you're throwing your money.
Our average age is about 75, so we're mixing with the old corona lot. No, sorry, well.
Right, does anyone else want any other ones
Anybody who's got it,
repeating? Oh, number 10. I've just done number 10, Lee, so.
No day. What?
I don't actually know what I said, Matt. No. Right, is everyone ready?
Right.
Did you need number 10, Matt Lee? You said 10, but it's there.
No, he said he got 10.
No, never.
Well, you haven't even done the answers yet, have you?
No.
Well, people will put it 10.
Oh, God, I think I age just doing this. Right. Okay, so number 1.
What? Yeah, what?
Why can't you just do it when everyone else is looking? So number 1 was Bounty. Number 2 was Caramel.
Ooh.
Number 3 was Dairy Milk.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Number 4 was Doritos. Number 5 was Galaxy. Number 6 was Knick Knacks. Number 7, Haribo. Number 8 was Mars. Number 9 was Fudge. 10, Quavers. And 11, Revels. $12, Toblerone. 11, Crunchy. No, sorry, 12, Crunchy. 13 was Crunchy, sorry. 12 was Toblerone. 13, Crunchy. 14, Twix. I can't even count. 15, Yorkie. 16, Sprite. 17, Lucozade. 18, Chomp.
Confectionery, guys, not soft drinks or beverages.
19, French fries. 20, Curly Whirly. So scores out of 20. Do you know what? Oh, Debbie got 20 out of 20.
What, even with that saying?
Yes, because people use their common sense. Clarky, 19. Wilson got 20. Although if Hannah's still playing with you, I'll knock some off. Tash got 17. Jane and Matt 16. Emily and Ray J 19. Emma 18.
Can we have a
Paula and Jack 19. So it didn't confuse that many
Can we
people.
have a men versus women quiz one week?
No, Jack, Liv, and Joe got 19. Mum and Dad got 13. Sarah got 20. Yvette 14. No, Mum, there isn't cheating going on. It's just that we all buy snacks. That's how we get through our day, buying a
Grace,
variety
we don't
of snacks.
always shop at the company shop.
Martin
Some
and
people
Alison
go into
17.
proper
Lee 18.
supermarkets.
Is Mark and Joe with us yet? Matt's typing 11. No, I think that you'll find that all of us are women that just buy loads of. We go to the Spar at dinner and just buy a load of shit. No, we do. Cookie 16. Oh, what did Paula get? Is Paula with me? Paula 18. We just like, oh, what should we get today? Snickers, Mars, double decker. We're good. We are good. Right. Right, my next round, I don't know how well it's going to go. Oh, well done, George. See, George, this is the thing, right? All of us people that eat confectionery, we can't all be body beautifuls.
Who's George?
So George is playing. He's
George.
helping Lee. George Evans.
Oh, okay.
Well done, George. Which two did you get wrong? We thought Quavers was Rubicon. Maybe it was. No, it wasn't. It was.
Did anyone get Sprite
It
wrong?
was Quavers. No, Ian. Can I just say, everyone, do you know, all these people that say, oh, you're doing it this, you're doing it that, you crack on and do a quiz then. You've got the channel. I am just looking at something. Right. So the next one. No, it's definitely Quavers. I was just checking there. Amy had me panicked. Right, so the next one is Price is Right. Well, it's not really Price is Right. It's Stephen Mulhern's In for a Penny.
In for a penny.
So I'm not going to pay for anyone's shopping tonight. But if you've seen Him for a Penny with Stephen Mulhern, he has an item, scans it, tells you the price, and you've got to guess whether the next product is more or less than the product that has just been scanned. So, like I say, I'm not going to pay for your shopping, but you will get you'll get obviously a point if you're right. So it's 50-50. More, is it more or is it less? All of these prices I've gone with Tesco's. There is some variation between Tesco's and Asda's and the company shop. So none of these are company shop prices. And they are all the standard prices. So not when they're on offer or anything like that. Not today's prices, just their standard price in Tesco's. Okay?
All right.
So,
okay, round one.
item number one is some ambrosia custard,
You got
okay?
the price.
Which is 65p. So that is item number one. And I want to know whether this chicken chasseur mix costs more or less than the 65p ambrosia custard. So more or less. So I don't need to know the price, you just need to say whether you think it's going to be more or less than the 65p custard.
Right,
We should be able to fly through this
yeah,
one.
you
Yeah.
can fly through this one. This is very, very simple.
So the next one, so number two, Heinz baked beans. So Heinz baked beans in Tesco, standard size, 85p. And I want to know whether the pink stuff, okay, whether that's more or less. This, by the way, is amazing stuff.
Yes, I'll agree with
It
that.
cleans, if you've got white PVC, it comes in this, and it also comes in like a putty. It is amazing.
Can you say you're not getting paid for saying that,
Well, I've just thought I shouldn't be saying that many brands because I don't want it to kick me off.
though? Right, okay.
So, is this, so this is item number two, is it more or less than the beans?
Yeah, I think they get the idea.
So
from
more
the-
or less.
Yeah. Next one. That's it.
So, vanilla lattes. £2.50 for 8 vanilla lattes. Okay. Tumble dryer sheets, Lenore tumble dryer sheets. Are they more or less?
Ooh, that's a
than
good
that?
one. That's a good one for the men. especially Lee and George, they've got not a clue.
So would you pay more or less? than
What the
that?
women should do as well is actually don't tell
Hang
them.
on a
anything,
minute.
just see if the
You
men
say the
know
women-
it.
Matt Perry does the shopping in their house. He goes on his Tesco app. What was that say you went shopping?
Well, no.
Exactly. And I'm sure AD does the shopping in his.
Yeah.
So, more or less.
I think I'd have to go for less. I don't know why.
Right. So, salad cream. Heinz salad cream. So Heinz salad cream is £2.
You'd never buy
This
that.
is no,
Why have you got that?
because I couldn't get normal salad cream.
Oh my god.
Hey, I can't get normal tomato ketchup.
I'm surprised you didn't pass it out.
425 grams of salad cream. Dettol all-in-one spray. Again, this is amazing
Yeah.
stuff.
Spray that around.
More or less than the salad cream. This is awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Spray it and kills. It does actually say on the back, I
Absolutely.
think, that it kills corona. Sure, it does.
Mhm.
Or COVID. No, it don't. Oh, H1N1. Is that what this is? H1N1.
What? Which
This
one?
kills influenza type H1N1.
No, H1N1 is a normal influenza.
So is that more or less?
H1N1 is a normal circulating flu.
Hey, I tell you now, if anyone can get, I've had to pay full on price for Heinz tomato ketchup this week. We get through loads of it, and I can't get cheap Tesco stuff. Number 5. This is another one. This was substituted because I won't pay for this either. Lasagna sauce, £1.80. So Dormio lasagna white sauce. It was substituted for
I was going to say,
Tesco's,
you are
'cause I
never
wanted-
buying this stuff. We're going to eat well this week. Everything's going to taste nice.
So fry light spray. So is that more or less than the Dormio lasagna? I don't even like Heinz baked beans.
No, I don't. I'll tell you what I do like. Branston.
So more or less than that. More or less. So that's like that.
Did you do a
sunflower spray
disclaimer as
stuff.
well that they don't drink Dettol because of coronavirus?
No. Vicks Vapor Rub, £4. So Vicks Vapor Rub
Wow.
is the Calpol more or less than the Vapor Rub.
When you say that though, what is the, because there's different sizes, isn't there?
This is a standard 100 ml
Standard 100 ml
size,
size,
and
that's
this
right.
is a standard 100 grams. H1N1 swine flu.
Is it swine flu?
Mm.
Oh my goodness. What? Oh god, that did
You
kill,
come in though, seriously,
that
if you
did
come
kill.
in,
that did kill quite a
Shut
few
up.
in 2000.
Just
Was
turn
it
shut up.
2009?
but if you come in right and spray your clothes, spray the bottoms of your feet with this,
Did a lot of bloody
Awesome.
country down there, didn't we?
shut up.
H1N1.
Nivea 150ml deodorant, simple facial wash. So it's the simple facial wash more or less than is it more or less? This is a good one as well. Flash bathroom, £1. Coleman's mustard powder. So is the mustard powder more or less than the flash bathroom? And that is just a standard size. I don't know how much is in it. Number 9. 170 grams Bisto gravy granules, which are £1.50. Is that more or less than vanilla syrup? And this is 25 cents, so 250 millilitres of vanilla syrup and your Bisto gravy granules. So is this one more or less than that?
I'll definitely say more.
Mr. Muscle oven cleaner, £3.50.
Are you using all this stuff?
I don't use the oven cleaner
That's
yet.
what I'm saying. But have you just bought it to use, or you just bought it for this?
It was all in the cupboards.
What was it?
So it's been there.
Oh, okay.
So £3.50 is the Febreze, more or less. No, yeah, this has been in. So the Dormio has been there all week. I just haven't used it. Okay. Did anyone miss any, as in if they lost the connection?
Just go to 50-50 quiz. Just say.
I know,
high
but
or
somebody
low.
might have lost the connection.
I know, but just it's 50-50. Just go high or low.
I know, but I'm going to reveal the prices. Yeah. Okay, so number one, the banana custard, was that more or was the Coleman's chicken chasseur mix, was it more or
More.
less than the custard? It was more, it's 80p, so
80p.
it is more. So number one, that was more than that.
It is-
So,
it tastes
If
lovely.
you put more,
1 point.
a point. Heinz baked beans,
Otherwise,
85p. The pink
More.
stuff, was it more or less?
More.
This 90p. You can get it from B&M as well. It's amazing. 90p.
So, it is
So this
more.
was more, 90p.
by a penny.
5.50.
5p. Wow.
Vanilla latte and tumble dryer sheets.
Ooh, this was a little bit.
They were
difficult on this
£2.50.
one. I wouldn't
Tumble
know.
dryer sheets.
I'd have to go just on a 50-50 would be less because them two were more. So I would go less.
These are more. They're
Oh.
£3. £3 for 34 tumble dryer sheets.
Wow.
More.
Well, the next one's surely going to be less.
Not necessarily. Salad cream is £2. Dettol all in one
And
is
you do not drink it.
more.
What?
£3.
What?
£3.
What is that? 4 in a row or more?
Oh, Ian, it's just how I wrote it at 7:15 tonight. More.
God. Right. Guess. I would have gone more then. Right.
And then it would have been obvious. So Dormio, £1.80.
Less.
Spray light.
Less.
The spray light is £2. So it's more. More.
Wow, that's 5 out of
See what
5.
that throws people.
You definitely throw me.
Right. Vicks Vapor Rub was £4.
Less.
Calpol,
Less.
less.
Yes.
£3.50. So that one was less. £1.50 for the deodorant. The facial wash.
Less.
That is £3. So that was more. That's £3. So more.
60 to 61. Okay.
Flash bathroom. And the mustard.
That is. Wow, that'll throw me. I don't think that's more.
What would you put the mustard at then?
I'll put the mustard at about 149.
The mustard powder is £1.35. So the mustard is more than the flash bathroom.
Yeah.
Bestow.
That's going to be more again. That's like
This is
£7.
£1.50. This.
£4.90.
No, it isn't. It's £3.
Wow.
£3. So that was more.
More.
I'm sure I did it.
I know.
And oven cleaner was £3.50. The Febreze
Less.
was £3. So £3 is less than the oven cleaner. So less. Out of 10.
Right.
Not bad, man. Huh?
So now we've got 7.
Debbie got 9. Mum got 7. Paula and Jack got 9. Liv and Joe got 7. The Wilsons got 8. Matt got 7. See, Matt, you might even make it into the 20s this week.
Wow.
Mark and Joe, sorry. Let's see what Paula got. Paula got 8. Cookie got 9. But seriously, I get some pink stuff. It's got all the whites on the if all those got marked by Henry, gets it all off. It's amazing. Missed the first three. Oh. Well, what did you get, Lee? Lee missed the first three.
How do you miss the first three?
I don't know.
Falling asleep.
Right, last round. Is music from the you need the it needs the answers. Sorry. So I'll just quickly do this. So Lee, for the first one, the Coleman's mix number 1 was more.
No, last three ones.
No, missed the first three.
Oh, sorry.
So the Coleman mix was more, the pink stuff was more, and the tumble dryer sheets were more. So they were all more. The first three were more. Most of them were more. There was only 2 that were less. I'll just wait for him to catch up. So the next round is 80s and 90s music. So it's music from, or questions about music in the 80s and the 90s. Okay, so, and Lee and George.
9.
Suzanne got 9.
Wow.
Okay, so question number 1. So this is all linked to 80s and 90s music. So question number 1. Who had a 1984 hit with I Want to Know What Love Is? Who had a 1984 hit with I Want to Know What Love Is?
I want to know.
Yep, who had the hit?
I don't want to sing it, it might get cut off.
Yeah, that's true.
You sing it then. Definitely will.
Cheeky sod. Might dress up now. I might get, if I can explain to Mum and Mark and everyone how to set up Zoom.
Well, we can go round, can't we? And set it up for them.
I can't bloody go round.
Why? It was round yesterday.
Oh, it wasn't.
Oh, sorry. Shit. Sorry.
You won't use it at work. Do you have to, if you haven't got the app and you was to click the link?
It's very easy. Just give them a step-by-step, simple, robotic.
Number 2, which group released We Built This City in 1985? Which group released We Built This City in 1985? Not We Built This City in 1985, but We Built This City, and it was released in 1985.
We built this city. We built this rock and roll.
Okay, so who sang it?
I don't know.
That's the question. Smith will be on all over these. She's so good at music quizzes. Number 3. Face Value was a 1981 album from which former member of the band Genesis? Face Value was a 1981 album from which former member of the band Genesis? You're not on poker tonight?
No, because I want to concentrate on you.
Great. Number 4. Which boy band released the double A side containing I Have a Dream and Seasons in the Sun in 1999? Which boy band released the double A side containing I Have a Dream and Seasons in the Sun in 1999? Number 5. Catatonia had a 1998 hit with Mulder and Scully. From which TV series did the song take its name? So number 5. Catatonia had a 1998 hit with Mulder and Scully. From which TV series did the song take its name?
So next week then we're in a Zoom one, fancy dress,
I don't know.
and we're all having a drink. Yeah.
Well, no, because if you come in at the same time that you've done tonight, then it's too late. It's too much of a rush.
For who? Me? Because I'm the one that come home and have a shower and got my son to bed.
Oh, give that man a medal.
So why was it a rush for you?
Because I was having to continue doing this. I needed you home a bit earlier. Then you went home earlier.
Well, she didn't have the quiz finished.
No.
What have you been doing all week?
Someone wants a divorce, I think. Have you got like an offer on? Number 6. What was the name of the German jazz singer responsible for the song Mambo Number 5 in 1999? Number 6. What was the name of the German jazz singer responsible for the song Mambo Number 5 in 1999?
You can't have TV silence. People
no.
will fall asleep.
But don't forget, most people are playing with other people, so they'll be talking and like trying to figure it out.
So can you imagine Zoom then with 23 people on?
Yes, you mute them all.
What?
You mute everyone.
Why would you want to mute it? What's the point of having it?
Because can't hear me otherwise. So you can see people. Number 7. Which Irish group released the album Talk on Corners in 1998? Number 7. Which Irish group released the album Talk on Corners in 1998? You should just get we zoomed with our class this week.
Oh, it's alright.
But if you mute them,
Just mute the annoying kids.
no, you mute everyone to begin with.
Right.
Well, no, you get them to say hi even that. But then if you mute everyone and just unmute them as you want to speak to them,
Right.
because as soon as
So Henry basically didn't hear anybody.
no, they didn't mute theirs. I'm on about the class one.
Oh, okay.
My class one. If somebody talks, there's only 2 people that can talk. It mutes everybody else anyway.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite
There's only
good.
3 people that can talk at once, but it just picks up any noise.
So basically, you just come to talk for an hour. No one else be able to get in.
I don't know how it decides, but number 8. Take That teamed up with which 1960s Scottish singer on Relight My Fire in 1993? Take That teamed up with which 1960s Scottish singer on Relight My Fire in 1993?
Oh my god. Relight my fire. I got a clue. No, I think, you know what, that's the problem, mate. It's always on the tip of my tongue.
Well,
I just can't seem to get
it's
it.
on the tip of everyone's tongue.
Is she ginger?
I think she had a hair of many colours.
Is she?
Number 9. Complete the title of this 1994 C.J. Lewis single, Sweets for My...
Sweets for my Jennifer.
Number 9. Complete the title of this 1994 C.J. Lewis single, Sweets for My...
Sorry.
And number 10. Which group released Pretty Fly for a White Guy in 1999? Which group released Pretty Fly for a White Guy in 1999?
For a white guy?
Well, that's the song. That's the name of the song.
No. In this diverse world, you can't use them sort of phrases.
I had my nails done. I went to a salon last week and they're all peeling off.
Who was your bloody salon? Why can't there's no salons open?
The black market.
Oh God, where'd you go?
She was trading on yesterday as well.
So you went to a black market?
I went to a black market nail salon,
Where?
New Waltham Academy.
Oh. So the head teacher's on playing the quiz, and you're saying
Head teacher's had a nail salon today at the black market.
when you was at
Salon.
work and you was looking after all the key working children.
No, I want to
You were
work.
sat there in your office.
No,
So who was painting your nails?
neither one of us was on shift at the time.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a
Yeah,
disclaimer.
Wilson, your nails might be fab because I bet you haven't done anything with them. I've been cleaning and everything. Mine are all peeling,
Well, because of all the cleaning you've been doing, really?
painting. I've painted the conservatory. Does anyone need any questions repeating 1 to 5?
Yeah.
1 to 10 even.
So who painted your nails?
Clarky. Nice. And she's done Amy's, and I don't know if Jane said it's done. I saw Jane had painted today, but not by a pro.
So
Wilson's had hers done.
So you're criticising because it's not lasted, or criticising
Because it's peeling off.
because you've been cleaning so much?
Right, are we ready then? So no one wants any questions repeating. I'm going to go through the answers. Okay, so number 1, who had a hit with I Want to Know What Love Is? Foreigner.
Sing it.
No. Number 2, which group released We Built This City? It was Starship. Face Value was an album from which former Genesis band member? Phil Collins.
What did you say?
Paul Collins.
Paul Collins.
Phil Collins. Number 4, which band member? Which boy band released a double A side? I Have a Dream, Seasons in the Sun. Westlife. Catatonia had a 1998 hit with Mulder and Scully, which TV series didn't take its name. The X-Files. Did you ever watch The X-Files?
Nope.
Number 6, what was the name of the German jazz singer responsible for Mambo Number 5? Lou Bega. Number 7, which Irish group released Talk on Corners? The Cause.
This one I don't know.
Take That teamed up with which 1960s Scottish singer on Relight My Fire? Lulu.
Lulu. Yeah, that's right.
Number 9, complete the title. Sweets for My Sweet.
Sugar for my
Honey. Which group? Number 10, which group released Pretty Fly for a White Guy 1999? The Offspring.
Right, that's going to be interesting.
So 20. So I think we've had 10, 20, 30. Yeah, we've had 50 questions. So scores on the doors, and then out of 20.
What?
Out of 50. Out of 50. Scores out of 50. Mum and Dad got 6. Debbie got 9. I think she just said. Wilson got 4.
I think we're going to go for a record of points tonight. I reckon we're going to be close to somewhere.
Right, Liv, Jack,
37.
and Joe got 37.
Oh.
Lee, Suzanne, George got 37. Paula and Jack got 41.
That's a leader. Paul and Jack so far.
Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, Becky. I think you wanted number 4 repeating and I never repeated it. Sorry. The Redburns got 44.
Redburns are the leaders.
Sorry, Wilson. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Mark and Joe got 6. So, Mark, what's your total out of 50?
44 is the top. I reckon there's going to be a 47.
Oh, no, hang on a minute. Evans, she might be. Should we be doing that? Has my chat gone? Because no one's chatted for a while.
Can someone put something in chat?
Right.
Bless.
Wilson. Right, Wilson, how have you got 48 out of 50
Wow.
when you only got 7 in the last round?
Oh yeah.
So that's 3
That's
less.
so that's 1 less. So that should really be 47.
She got 7, then 20,
Yeah.
then 8,
That's 34,
then 7.
34, 41.
Wilson, check your score. 27. She's a cheat. 27.
Yeah.
35.
Yeah.
I've got you at 42, Wilson.
You just said
No, she didn't count. She didn't get 48 out of 50. She cheated. Right, so Wilson got 48, then 46. Now she got 41.
about 41. So Redburn's still winning 44.
Yeah, but I don't know what's happened here because no one's telling me the scores on here. Paula got 33. And Paula's a new starter. She's joined us for the first time. Cookie got 37.
Ooh, I think 44 is going to do it.
Mark and Joe, what did you get? Total score. My mum is convinced everyone's Googling all over the place. The Smiths got 42.
Oh.
Just waiting for Paula and Jack to give me their score.
44 still winning.
Oh no, Redburn would have got 44. She got low. She got 620, 9, 9. And then whatever she got in the last one. No, that was right. So 9, 1, 2. So she's only dropped 6 marks.
6 marks, yeah.
That's because Debbie got 20 out of 20 on the chocolate and the confectionery. If we do win, can you pay for our shopping? I'm not paying for your shopping, Redburn. I know what your tastes are like. My Dormio has got nothing on. Debbie should have all kinds of stuff in there. Right, I've lost all these people. I've lost everyone.
You wouldn't have lost everyone, surely.
Well, where is everyone then? Why aren't people? I've lost Perry.
Just ask him to try to look. Scores.
Right, I've lost everyone's scores. I'm just waiting for people to let me know because I've lost everyone's scores.
Well, 44's up to now, Lee.
That's all right, Martin's on it. Martin's going to send me pictures of... Oh, chat's not working. I don't know why it's not working.
Chat's not working.
There's somebody sworn in it.
No, are they not getting any of ours through?
Piss off, AJ. You never got 49.
Do you know what? We get discredited. He most probably got 49, right?
Oh, they're here. Right, Yvette got 39. Sorry, I've lost all my chat. I don't know why I've lost chat. So Yvette got 39. Emily and Ray J got 43.
Ooh.
The Smiths got 42. Merriman 42. The Perrys 41. Adi and Lou 41. Thompson's 32. So Redburn
44
is
this week's winners.
Oh, Welford, sorry, 36. Pritchard's 40. Yvette 39. Not bad, not bad. So the Redburns. So the Redburns have won with 44. I'm not paying for shopping, Debbie. If it was somebody else, then maybe. Now, Alison Smith, if she'd asked me to pay for hair shopping, I'd have considered it. Because she's a bit like me with the whole budgeting. But your tastes, Debbie, are far too expensive. It's Will that spent £80 on Sambuca shots for us at my birthday. They're bad, I think, around, it was something like 80 quid.
It's basically taking advantage of them.
No, she's taking advantage of me. She wants me to pay for her shopping. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
So I'll decide what we're going to do. We're going to do Zoom. The problem with Zoom is At the minute, you can
And the
only...
Smiths still owe me for my round that we got them.
When? God, Ian, that was ages ago.
Oh,
Have a word.
God.
The problem with Zoom is that you hear... I'd have to mute everyone at one point, I think.
No, you don't. It'd be fun.
It would be fun. I'm not doing fancy dress.
Why?
Time. Next week could be a stressful week for all educators.
Get out of it. Cry, you only do wait 9 till 3.
Listen to him. Listen to him.
And the other half, you're doing nails. So
Well, that's fine
you know.
then. You get home for 4 and I will hand Henry over so I can get fancy dress ready.
I come home at 6 o'clock and I had him.
You never today. Yeah, do him. And Smith is on shift next week. I don't know who else is with her, but she's on shift next week, so she won't have a chance to do all her fancy dress. Oh, Wilson, she's a key worker. AD wants fancy dress. Tell AD where to go. AD can write the quiz then and post it to me.
I know. Why don't we dress up as characters and we've all got to guess who we are?
We're in lockdown. Where would you like me to get you costume from?
I can get you a 50 Shades one.
Tarts and Vickers. Yeah, Wilson's on it, isn't she? Right. Right, peeps. If I can send out an idiot's guide to how to get onto Zoom for people then that aren't already on Zoom, I might do Zoom.
I'm sure we can. It's just the dinosaurs might not be able to.
God, that's terrible. That is terrible. Right. No, don't you do?
Okay.
No, because I just want to. All you key workers that are at work tomorrow, have a good day. Oh, Dad, they're not cheating. Nobody is cheating. They're all chuntering and saying that people are cheating. Nobody's cheating. I can tell you now that I knew that Debbie would get 20 out of 20 on chocolate. That is her round. Right. I shall see you next week. Good luck, all you key workers. Have a fun Friday. It's nearly the weekend. Another week done.
Yeah, my week's done. You working?
It's your birthday next week.
Ah, what day?
Thursday.
You shitting me?
No.
Oh, wow.
Did you not know when your birthday was?
Wow, if we have a birthday quiz.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can be bothered.
Hold on a minute. So you're going to do a quiz on my birthday?
Well, yeah, because these people, this brightens their week.
Oh, okay.
Can you get your hands out of your pants? Right, peeps. I'll see you and my roots next week. Gee, you and Minga, you are an absolute Minga. Right. Hey Debbie, I'm not saying anything about the amount of chocolate you eat. My mum and dad are saying that people are cheating and Googling. I mean, I don't know when you've got time to Google.
Well, it did come across like he was actually making out like she eats loads of chocolate.
Oh yeah, but she does. She does like chocolate. She does like, yeah. But she doesn't like eat loads, but she might have like a little bit with like her cocktails.
Cocktails.
She likes cocktails as well.
Crikey.
It's got expensive taste,
What's
that Debbie.
it?
Okay,
Wow. Unbelievable.
Oh,
Cocktails. Cocktails is like a normal Friday night then, isn't it?
No. Hey, and can I just say, and I'm going to give you some tips. Will, okay, when Debbie has done a shift at work, Will make sure she's got a bath, her pajamas are on the radiator, and she doesn't have to do anything for the rest of the evening or afternoon because she has been at work and she's.
So you don't get that?
Well, you're not here when I come home from work.
Well, what was tonight then?
Well, I'd hardly say that I had I'm not in my pajamas, so I've not had my pajamas on the radiator.
Here's your bath.
Alright, see you, Pete.
Bye.
Bye.